That does make it rough. But Sonic Kid's going to lock in ready. We're going to the next picks and the bans. We'll be able to see if they're going to be able to close it out quick 2-0-2-0. And I mean, just in time, already having lost their first series, on the verge of losing their second already. If they lose 2 straight and then have to play you, they're probably going to be pretty demoralized by that point, man. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice for you guys. All right, so both teams have locked in. Do you think we're going to see the same picks in the bans? I mean, Ellie going to be banned out there from Just in Time. They say, screw that. We're not fighting him again. And that's lot
probably
more
a smart
intelligent.
choice, honestly.
We're probably going to see Rylez picked. That seems to be the what they rotate between. Sonic Kids either goes with the Frost Mage pick first or the Ellie Shaman picked first, depending on who is banned. But yeah, I don't think they ever should have let the Ellie see the light of day. Just put them in your closet, man. Just ban them out.
Yeah, that's how it is for our team.
Yeah,
it's frustrating for Kiz. He never gets to play, and when he does, the other team immediately regrets it.
Yeah, I immediately regret this decision. It's like Yips. Yips just played his first series yesterday.
Oh wow!
Tournament.
So they kind of did opposite picks and bans. This is kind of interesting.
Yep. So Frostmage and Ellie. So just in time, I'm gonna say now we get the Ellie. Maybe they're gonna be able to get a bit of advantage. Maybe gonna go into that. We're gonna see Affliction Lock ban almost guaranteed from Sonic Kids. That's just how it goes. And it's going to be a Resto Druid ban. So they're going to make them play something with a Priest. So it's probably going to be... It could be a Resto Shaman as well. I think actually we'll probably see MLS from Sonic Kids. I think it's going to be MLS from Sonic Kids. And I think we're going to see... we could see Ellie... Okay, so Destro. Yeah, I was going to say we could see Ellie Destro Priest or Ellie Priest Rogue. But Ellie Destro...
Ellie Priest Rogue is a good comp.
Yeah.
Scared that before.
I think Destro Priest Ellie is actually pretty fearsome though. You can get out some big damage, man. It's some crazy bursts if you can get that set up. So they definitely have the potential to slay themselves a mage here. I think with double offensive dispel plus Destro doesn't care about mage armor, and neither does Ellie. So
yeah, it can be a very scary situation as a mage playing against an elemental shaman Destro lock. Either one of them has the potential to kill you instantly. I mean, I guess that's true for every class.
Yeah.
Mages seem particularly delicious, so he's going to have to be very careful about that.
Yeah, it's crazy burst them. And honestly, the thing that's kind of so fun about playing with Destro is Destro has so much when you're playing with Ellie, that is that it's so hard getting out your burst versus so many teams. You just get interrupted. You don't really get to do anything. But with an Ellie, it's either the Ellie soaks up all the interrupts and you get to free cast, or they keep interrupting you and the Ellie has a chance to dip someone down. It's like we see that most times the Ellie can't 100% solo, but they can get someone to 25%. If you get someone to 25%, that's happy time for a Destro lock. You just press. Fun time. You don't even have to do a Demon Soul Chaos Bolt. You literally can just press Demon Soul and Shadowburn, and they're dead.
Yeah, and they'll die instantly. Yeah, almost no matter what, they're dead.
If you have Demon Soul Shadowburns, they are probably a dead rat on the ground unless they have a big cooldown or something coming in at the same time or whatever. But yeah, it's going to be LSD with the Destro lock, and it's going to be Frost Mage, Shadow Priest, and the rest of Shaman. So interesting. I'm surprised they played MLS like every game that first day they played, but it seems like they kind of lost faith in it because they haven't gone back to that yet. But maybe just feeling like the Shadow Priest comp is stronger. What do you think?
I'm not sure. Did Sonic Kids get a replacement for the Shadow Priest, or is that the Shadow Priest they've always had?
I think it's the same guy. I don't actually know. Maybe Echo is a new player. I don't know. There's been a lot of changes on teams, actually. I know like Tosin joined up, and a lot of teams were changing around their specs, and I haven't even kept up on all that, to be honest. And I don't remember the names of everyone on the teams, so like... Or actually, I think they did. You're right. They did switch it. Oh, you know what? I think Echo is from another team. I think he might be from Winter is Coming, that team that disbanded. Because I think they had someone named Yem on their team before, Sonic Kids. So I think Yem is gone now.
Oh, wow. So yeah, maybe they're just feeling really confident with the Shadow Priest. I know I was talking to Fnobber, and that's why I brought it up, because Fnobber said they brought in a new Shadow Priest, and he thinks he's like the best Shadow Priest in Europe, so...
Oh, really?
Maybe they're feeling confident with him.
Okay.
What's sorry to keep bringing it up. What's that command to show the frames again?
/AL space menu. So just make it a macro, put it on your bar.
Yeah,
so it makes it way easier.
I have it on my Alliance, just not on my board.
Yeah, okay.
Menus.
Oh god, where am I? I just was like, tabbed out flying. I'm a Winter Spring, man. Okay. Am I in a group and stuff? I don't even know what's going on. I'm spacing out. Yep. Okay, we're good. All right.
Been commentating too much.
Yeah, I have been, man. It's been kind of crazy. It's all getting to be a bit of a blur. Okay, Valet. We are good. I have this team all set up. So it's going to be Saint Line, QV, and Valet for just some time.
Okay.
Let's wait for those gates to open up. So it's going to be the second best of 3. Sonic Kids having taken that first one. Yeah, and Rylez just told me we replaced our old Shadow Priest. He's by far one of the best Shadow Priests playing the game.
Oh, there you go. There you have it.
There you go. So maybe you're going to be able to help them out. Maybe you're going to be able to help them to get into that top 4 spot.
Was this Echo's debut in the tournament? I think it might be.
I guess so. Or no, he just played in the last series, right?
Hmm.
Because they played LA Shadow Priest. So.
Of course.
Yeah, this series would be his debut, though. I guess so. Cool. Okay. Once again, just waiting for the gates to open, guys. This is the Bleached Bones tournament, $30,000 tournament. It is week 4, day 3. I'm Azael. I'm here with Venruki, and I want to give a shout out to Bleached Bones. You know, they're doing a great job. They've been setting up this tournament for us, and they've had some tournaments in the past, and I hear there's going to be even bigger and better tournaments coming in the future from them, which is pretty sick, and it's some awesome prize pools, a cool format. You know, everything has been pretty great with this tournament.
Yeah, it has been great. As a player, I've really enjoyed playing it, and it's fun to watch too. And there's like that whole meta game of picking and banning, which it actually makes it fun and interesting. And like the series between the two teams, I don't think we've seen the same matchup twice. I haven't seen the same matchup ever.
Yeah, I mean it changes a lot, and it's also kind of more fun as a commentator because it's like you don't always know what's going to happen, and when you see just like, you know, LSD versus this or this versus that, and you're kind of like, okay, well, this probably wins because you know all the matchups, or at least you know mostly how it should go. It's not that you can't have exciting matchups with that, but with this, it's like a lot of times you're coming in and you're like, well, how does this work? Like, who wins here? You know, you don't really know, and that makes it more fun for me too. And like you said, the picks and the bans kind of add a whole new dynamic, so it's very exciting with that for me because did they just Okay.
Yeah, I know. You've had some dry matches in the past.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Gonna be Rylez and Waffles. Okay, so Waffles, Rylez, Echo going up against Saint Line, Kuvi, and Valet.
And Rylez is saying that they made a gate too early.
No, it's a gate. Like, it's a 1 foot gate. It's a joke. It's not a real gate. Look where it is. He's not gonna use that. It's from their entrance to the other corner of their entrance.
Okay.
I think he was just messing around.
Okay. Like
you could literally stand in between them and melee them on both sides of the gateway.
I guess they're just like giving me a hard time.
Yeah.
Like my life isn't hard enough right now.
Yeah. Like, come on, guys. Give Venruki a break. Leave Venruki alone. He's just trying to commentate. He's trying to help us out, guys. Some friendly Canadian coming in here. All right, so they're talking in Russian now. I think they're actually complaining about the gate. Anyway, whatever. 10 seconds remaining. We are going to get that countdown going. Maybe they're going to have an unfair advantage from this sick and nasty gateway.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, who knows, man. Maybe they'll just need to go 5 yards really fast sometime. All right, countdown has begun. Toggling off that UI. Let's get it going. Waffle's going to be putting out that healing rain for the opener. Not a bad idea at all. The gateway does get replaced, so that OP gate in the entrance not going to matter. Destrolock pushing forward here, throwing down those rain of fires. Just wants to build up the embers, trying to pop out Rylez as well. I'm not sure if he's actually close to Rylez or not because I can't see him, but it looks like he actually just got him. He got him out.
Good job by him there. And just in time, I don't think he's going to have very good consistent pressure this game, but at any moment, you guys don't blink because someone could die instantly, and it's more than likely going to be Rylez.
Oh, well, there you go. Little shots fired there. Venruki saying, I would never die, but Rylez would die. Yeah, you heard it. I'm just going to talk over you now so you can't take it back. Rylez is going to be down to about 80% HP. So now Venruki, if the world champ Venruki himself was in this game, how would he be playing it? How would he be be going about winning this game?
I think that this Shadow Priest Mage Shaman team of Sonic Kids should be tunneling down this Elemental Shaman using Deep Freeze and Silence on the rest of Druid and silencing Elemental Shaman so he can't wall. And it's literally just a rinse and repeat of that. And put your Palm Sheeps and your NS hexes and stuff like that on Quam and silence Saint Line. So throw your instant CC on the Druid and try to kill Saint Line. Looks like that's what they are doing.
Yeah, and I mean honestly,
so
Saint Line Shaman Rage to deep and then triggered nothing after Shaman Raging deep. So it's gonna be scary times when the next Deep Freeze comes in, man. I mean, Kuvi does have full hots up on him, and Kuvi's way far back. You know, even refreshing regrowths and stuff. So I think that Saint Shock should be okay if he's fully pre-hotted like that. Do you think they need to just try to get some hots out on other people, or do you just triple offensive dispel when you get the CC out on Kuvi and then deep anyway?
I want to say they need to get hots on other people, but it's hard because Destro Locks are just. It seems like they're such a hard target to kill as Wizards. It's never cap all the time. And whoa, big decrease on Saint Line here. Into a silence, and he actually gets pretty low.
Yeah, he actually orbed after the deep there too. What do you think about that? I mean, you think that was just a mistake? 30% HP, Shroom Bloom going to come out. He's going to be top back to full. I mean, he did get down to 20%, so you think he maybe would have been able to kill him with that? Rylez is down about half HP as well, so Rylez is going to be taking some damage. The Demon Soul is going to be pushing the Mac Chaos Bolt coming out now. Demon Soul Chaos Bolt actually on the Water Ellie. We'll be able to Shadow Burn that off, get another shard. Not a bad use of it at the end of that Demon Soul because he wasn't actually going to be able to kill anyone. So one shot to the Water Ellie, gets a free shard. And he's going to go for the Chaos Bolt now onto Rylez. Rylez is going to be dipped down about 70% HP. Waffle's the one actually down below on mana. And we do see Rylez down about 50% HP as well. I did use the Town Portal Shield there. I do believe the Frostfire Bolt going to come flying out onto the Ellie Shaman. But the Ellie Shaman is going to have a Shaman Rage available. He almost has his Trinket back. So the one thing they did gain there was Kuvi's Trinket. And I mean, do you think that they maybe need to make some pushes on him? Try to get some deeps into Fears and things like that?
Yeah, of course.
All right, well, there's the Deep Freeze, and they're going to go for the Ring of Frost. It looks like they may actually want to just set up with that, perhaps. No, they're going to swap it back on a Saint Line.
Here comes with Silence on Saint Line, just like I was saying. So he can't Shaman Wall. But out of that, Silence he immediately Shaman Walls, and he should be okay with Iron Bark and Shaman Wall that he's not going to be dying anytime soon.
Yeah, so for the next Deep Freeze, obviously, there's not really that much to trinket, I guess, if you're Saint Line and they're not deeping you, so that's another advantage of just deeping the healer for CC instead. You kind of just have to sit there. I mean, you can trinket a MCS Nova or something. We kind of feel a little bit silly doing that, but look at the damage coming in on Rylez now. He does have the Earth Shield, but he does get dipped down about 50% HP. Waffle's going to throw out another Riptide. The healing stream goes down. Some heals coming out from Echo there as well. The Palm Shields do come out. Saint Line going to be taking some damage. Palm Sheep there onto Kuvi. He's going to be sucking it. There's the MCS. The MCS is actually going to be trinketed by Saint Line, and he's going to get deeped on his trinket, and I think he may just go down.
He's taking massive damage here. He could instantly die. 5%, and he is dead.
Yeah, he is a dead rat on the ground. And Sonic Kids is going to take the 1-0 lead in this best of 3, and I mean, he actually did trinket the MCS there, but it ended up being a bad decision as he wanted to trinket, I guess, to try to interrupt something. I don't think he even got a Shaman Wall off though. And I mean, he trinketed the MCS and went right into Deep Freeze. Silence was up there on that Druid, and do you think he just got too aggressive, or I mean, what do you think? Do you think that they need to play a little bit more safe and just kind of wait for that RNG, or do you think they were doing okay? Oh, down goes Venruki. He's gone. So hopefully he can get back on here in a second and get this underway once again. Hopefully he won't miss a Q or anything. That would be a damn shame if he couldn't get into this game, which could be the final game here. And remember, guys, Venruki is going to be playing next. So now that you've been dazzled by his commentary skills and his his witty remarks and his silky smooth voice, you're going to be able to be dazzled by his sick mage skills right after this. So get ready for that. I'm not sure if chat's down or if it's just dead for me. It says unable to connect to chat, and that's a shame. But yeah, we are going to be getting this underway here very shortly for you guys, and hopefully chat's going to start working for me. I don't know if it's dead for everyone. Maybe someone can tweet at me and let me know. Oh, here we go. Ben's back.
Hey.
Hello, friend.
I wanted to ask you. You said that he used a trinket on MCS. He actually did get deep frozen. So did he trinket Silence into Deep Freeze? Is that what happened there?
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, so I guess he was expecting it for CC on the healer and being his demise.
Yeah, I mean, he trinketed MCS Nova or whatever. You know, there was a shatter coming in, so it's understandable, I guess, because like you said, he just was expecting that CC on the healer. Did you get the Q, by the way? Because the gates just popped.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
It's Escape Proxy that went down.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Is chat working for you, by the way, or is it gone for you too? I'm not sure if it's just dead for everyone or if it's just dead for me. I can't connect to chat.
It looks like... Let's see. I don't see it moving at all.
Yeah, I think it just went dead then. Oh well, hopefully it'll be back soon. But anyway, guys, thank you to all 6,000 plus you for tuning in. And as I said, guys, we are going to have that next series coming up shortly. Sonic Kids may be able to close it up right here, and then Ben's going to have to jump right into action. So, are you guys all ready? Have you guys talked about the picks and the bans at all, or do you guys just kind of wing it?
No, we just wing it every game.
Yeah, just kind of YOLO.
Yeah, we never talked about anything. Just kind of get in there. No, we definitely talked about it. It can be difficult just because we actually made the mistake in this tournament of not throwing in random classes and specs. I guess it doesn't matter because most people are pretty familiar with what we run because we stream all the time. But when we fight these teams, we don't actually know what they play because they just have random like wizards and cleavers in every direction. It's like we actually have to watch games and figure out.
Yeah, that's one thing I actually don't like. I think that, like, as far as I knew, what we were told at least was the rule was supposed to be you had to have a level 90 with 496 item level on it to be able to list that class. And I was like, okay, that's fine. You can at least list alts, but I think people literally just shoved in stuff they've never played in their life, which kind of seems
and it can be really. It's frustrating.
Yeah, because obviously, like you said, it's a big disadvantage for the really well-known players. And then both North American teams, both of us stream, everyone knows us, blah, blah, blah. And then we play against some of these teams that are lesser known. And like you said, you have no clue. You don't know what they can run, you don't know what they can't run. So it makes it a lot harder for the picks and the bans for sure.
Okay, so this game is starting. And it looks like Melee's going for a cross gate on the upper bridge.
Yep, so
he can use that. He can actually use that to run in and get howls and stuff, and he'll still be pretty safe because he has a Destro lock.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the advantages of Destro, and he needs to really get in their face. Just go stand on them. Like, it's fine if they go on you. Especially when there's a lot of stuff to hit. When you have the water alley and everything as well to hit. If you're spamming out Bane of Havoc, you're going to get even more embers. And now he's going for the chaos bolt there onto Rylez, but I think he just needs to stand on top of Waffles and just be so annoying. Literally just stand on Waffles, and you start casting Fear on him. He shocks that, start casting damage, and just rinse and repeat over and over and over, and just be so annoying because, like you said, it's so hard to kill that Destro lock, and you need to use that to your advantage. You need to be aggressive. The Demon Soul coming out. Chaos Bolt is actually going to get off there.
Demon Soul actually faded. Some of the kids did a great job of just LOSing and playing that really, really cheeky. Valet wasn't able to do too much there.
There's the Trinket and the Shaman Rage now coming out from St. Line as he was deeped and DP'd. Silence into the disarm onto Kubi. Ironbark goes up there for St. Line, and he is going to be able to get top back off, but he's going to have nothing for the next one, so he's going to have to be really careful with that. And Kubi is going to have to probably be the one to pop cooldowns next time, unless they can just kind of really turtle it out for a bit until they do have those cooldowns back. Caps on Rylez there. Rylez going to be taking a bit of damage. CS comes in onto St. Line. They won't have that CS now for the MCS next deep, which is maybe going to be a bit of an issue, but anyway, Hex going to land there on Rylez. He's going to jump down, try to get out there from Waffles, and we can see Valet, he's getting the damage out, but like I said, I think he just needs to literally be standing on that Shaman's face the whole game, just be so annoying. That's something that you definitely can get away with, and now Kubi going to jump down. He actually ports back up over, and he's going to get deep frozen, and I think he actually kind of ported the deep freeze. Rylez wanted to get him on the bottom.
And the Ironbark does go out onto St. Line. The next time they go on him, he's not going to have too much. But actually, he still has Shamal available, so he should be fine, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that actually being able to port that deep was great for Kubi. I think it was just kind of coincidence because he just kind of fell off, it looked like, and then ported back up.
It worked out either way.
Yeah, it was
pretend it was an amazing play.
Yeah, it was fantastic. But anyway, Valet going to be Nova'd off there. And he is just kind of camping on the bridge. He's just kind of tunneling damage into Rylez, but like I said, you got to get that harassment out on Waffles. Got to get that CC out on him. Maybe force some trinkets out if you ever want to get that kill. I don't think you're going to be able to get it when he is pre-healing and when he's able to shock the ground while that CC. So Waffles doing pretty well on mana. Kubi a little bit behind, but Rested Druid's very, very rare if they actually do lose fully on mana. Here comes the damage though. Shaman going to be used immediately. The MCS comes in late.
Yeah, that is. He should be completely fine.
Yeah, that is unfortunate because he actually did go for the deep MCS, but he like ice lance first or something. I don't even know what he did, but he was able to get the MCS off, but it was too late, and Shamwell went up, and that completely just slaughtered their swap. But the damage coming out onto Valet. Valet does have his Demon Soul up. There's only a couple seconds remaining on it. Not going to really be able to get too much done here, though, as Rylez is fine. He's going to come back out. Now they're going to swap it over onto Waffles, and Waffles is going to be fine. The CS does land there on Valet on his Chaos Bolt. Saint Lion actually going to trinket that defreeze, but no one's even there. He wasn't even taking damage. Do you think he needed to do that?
I don't think so. I like the fact that Just in Time is playing on the ground with having both the Druid and the Warlock in port.
Yeah.
They have sort of total map control. It's hard for them to be in a scary situation.
Yeah, I agree with that. So what do you think they have to do here then to kind of counteract that for Sonic Kids? I mean, do they have to just kind of take it down bottom too, or do you think you just commit even more to that Shaman, being that he's not the one that has that port?
Well, I think if the Druid and the Warlock are staying on the ground and trying to drag them down, Echo and Rylez can actually kill the gateway. Their gate is up top. They can kill the gateway. That's where the port is, and then they can push down. And then if they actually manage to get pressure, they don't have gate and port. And they can't really defend their gateway either.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty good idea. So maybe it's something that they should be looking for. But still, I don't think we've seen a single Fear or CC land on Valet the whole game. But here comes the Alter Time damage. The Iron Bark and that Shaman Wall is already up, but will it be enough? Silence comes in on Kubi. There's the disarm as well. Saint Lion still getting pretty low. Palm Sheep going to follow that up. Healing Tide going down. Healing Surges will land though with Shaman Wall and the Iron Bark before that deep. He's going to be okay. It looks like Shaman Wall now going to expire though. The NS comes out. Silence there onto Kubi. Could he actually go down? 10% HP. Maybe going to get double death here. Tree going to be popped. And this is through every defensive cooldown there from Saint Lion. Kubi was able to set everything.
Palm got really greedy with his trinket there. He sat a lot of CC. I guess he thought it would. He didn't want to use Iron Bark, Shaman Wall, and trinket, which I can respect. But that was definitely risky. Saint Lion could have easily gone down there.
Yeah,
a few more crits.
I mean, I can understand wanting to sit that though. They did get the Iron Bark and the Shaman Wall up before that damage came in, so you'd think you'd be in a good spot, but sometimes you're not. But anyway, we do have Valet just over there kind of harassing once again. But as I said, we haven't even seen a Tremor come out this game. No Tremor, no Trinket. Waffles has never been under pressure. And how are you going to get the kill if you never get any harassment onto that Shaman? The Shadow Fury does come in, but now the first Fear are going to go out on him. That's going to be Tremor, so they have enforced that at least. But they're going to need to get another CC on him. Maybe you're going to go for that pretty soon. We do see the Deep Freeze coming in now. But at least I heard the sound, but I didn't see it go off. I guess it was Shaman Walled instantly.
It was Shaman Walled instantly, and Rylez didn't get the counter spell off before he was able to Shaman Wall. So
oh my god!
And Valet actually going down really hard. Wow.
Dark Bargain and Hellstone used. He didn't use his Dark Regen. He used his Hellstone separately, but he probably, I don't know, maybe he meant to use his Dark Bargain, or his Dark Regen rather. But a lot of cooldowns being used there. Kuvi gonna go for the Tranquility on the bottom. Not a bad choice here. Rylez down below. He's going to lock out that KS Bolt. Kuvi now trying to get back up top. Valet did use an Ember Tap or two there as well, so he's going to be okay. But pushing back in, I'm not sure how many Embers he has left. He will have that Dark Regen. He will have a Shield Wall as well, but the Palm Sheep coming out on Kuvi. Look at that knockoff onto Echo, though. That's got to be so annoying. Ascendant's going to be popped here. Saint Lion's just going to try to solo Rylez up here by himself, but now Valet going to get in on the action. The KS Bolt trying to come out. He's going to get deep frozen on that. Some good defensive play by Rylez. Pulling back, just going to jump
very good
down.
job by Rylez. He shut down both of them very nicely, and they're just running away during this Demon Soul, or during this Ascendance rather.
Oh, Demon Soul comes up now. Demon Soul and the Shield Wall. He's going to go for offensive here, and he's not going to be able to get interrupted. One Chaos Bolt going to land on Rylez. The second Chaos Bolt going to land on Rylez. He's actually using his Run Cast, so he's kind of chilling. But both did land, but what? It did no damage. I don't know. I don't understand what happened. They all hit.
I do believe one got grounded.
Well, another one does come in. That's 4 Demon Soul Chaos Bolts, but really not much got done. He didn't get
in a lot of trouble here. He gets DP'd and deep frozen. He has to trinket that, and he is able to port up to safety, but great pressure here by the MLS of Sonic Kids.
Yeah, and I mean, Saint Lion
also has to get Iron Bark as well as Shaman Wall, so they're really hurting on cooldowns now.
And Kuvi now taking some pressure, so everyone is getting down about 50% HP. They're all taking a lot of damage. We can see Saint Lion doesn't have a Shaman Wall. Still have the Dark Regen available for Valet, but he may need it right now. He may want to pop it before he does get deeped or something. But no, he's in the Iron Bark. He's going to be okay. So Ember Tap goes out before that as well. Shadow Fury coming down. Waffles, Rylez, and Echo, those still all have their trinkets available, so they're not really looking like they're in any real danger. Saint Lion now going to be the target here. He's going to get the DP. The MCS did come out in time this time around. Silence going to be out there on Kuvi now. Saint Lion down to 30% HP. Double Death could come in. There's a disarm of Kuvi. He's not trinketing. I think that may be a mistake. He trinkets now, but too late. And Saint Lion going to fall.
He really was greedy with his trinket there. He didn't have Iron Bark. He didn't have Shaman Wall available. He kind of had to trinket something, but did he even sit any full CCs? I'm pretty sure it was just what happened was just kept getting little annoying CCs on him, like
Yeah.
MCS and disarm and stuff, and it's like, sometimes it's really hard to actually trinket that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
It is. It can be definitely hard, and it's like, but it's those tough calls that you have to make as a healer, and that can really separate, you know, the good ones from the great ones. And it's like you have to be willing to make that decision right on an instant, because, you know, sure, it feels a bit silly to trinket, you know, a disarm or a 3-second CS and then get full feared or full sheeped or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same
That
time,
can be the difference in the game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
it's like, you know, if he trinketed that MCS or the disarm instantly there, I think that he would have been able to keep his shaman alive. So you feel even more silly, you know, not trinketing or trinketing the last millisecond there when it's kind of a panic trinket and you're like, oh shit, he's actually going to die. I guess I better use it, but just too little too late. And Sonic Kid's going to be able to take pretty quick 2-0-2-0. They're going to net themselves 2 points, so just in time, you know, losing 2 straight series, and now they're going to have to go up here against second place. They're going to be going up against the great Venruki, the all-powerful mighty wizard himself. So, what do you think, Ven?
I don't know. I'm definitely still worried about this team. I'm not going to underestimate them. We're going to play this extremely seriously and try to get an advantageous matchup.
Try to get that big
I'm
W?
not really-
Going for the W here?
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to be going for the W.
You got to go for the
Absolutely.
W. Yeah,
Team
W.
Canada.
Yep. Yeah,
All the way.
win one for
Represent.
Canada. Win one for Canada.
Team
there,
Canada represent from Austin.
Yep. No, all right. Well, thank you so much, man, for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm sure you want to go chat with your team and everything now. So
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was fun. I think I got a little bit better near the end. It was a rough start for me, guys. So give me a break. But
No, you did fine, man. It was good. We had the analysis from Venruki breaking it down. It was, like I said, it was good because, you know, every matchup was mages. So it was nice to have you here and giving your expert advice, your world champion advice there, and your input. So thank you very much, man. That was fun. Give a big shout out to Ven, guys, coming in and making it more fun for you guys, but more importantly, I don't really care about anyone watching. More importantly, it's more fun for me, so I didn't have to solo cast. And I think I think Regville actually went to bed, so I don't think we can get him for your
what a party
series.
pooper.
Yeah, he was being shy. He was being shyful and didn't want to come in, and then now he's going to bed, so he's dodging.
all right, he's totally done. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna head out and start discussing strategy. Good luck commentating.
All right, see you, bud. Good luck.
See ya.
All right, so I will message Regville. I'll see if he is going to be if he's going to be around, but he did say he was going to bed, so. Kids help sister. Yeah, that's maybe something that we could do. We are going to have a couple minutes here until we get this next matchup, so maybe I'm going to see if I can drag another person in if anyone wants to commentate with me for a minute.